It is no secret if you watch our show on a regular basis that we love, love, love to brag on Chattanooga and any city in the Tennessee Valley. But this morning, it's Hamilton County's turn to get bragged on because these are two representatives from the Hamilton County Health Department, Haley Dunning, Christopher Marinello. They are both public health educators, and you're going to hear how they have been partnering recently with Orange Grove Center. But the round of applause is to the health department in general. Y'all are the only active one in the country doing a program called Health Matters.
Yes, ma'am.
Began about 20 years ago. Y'all brought it in this year, and you are taking it and running with it. Did I get my education right?
Yeah,
you did,
sure
most certainly.
So what's so fun, and the reason that's such a great thing with this partnership with Orange Grove is that this was designed 20 years ago by somebody in Chicago for the whole purpose of kind of bridging the gap to people with intellectual disabilities.
Yeah.
Okay, so set us up, Christopher. What have you been doing?
Well, for the last 12 weeks, we have been partnering with Orange Grove to implement this program. Health Matters, 36 lessons Haley and I and a couple other health educators at the health department have been performing, and trains the individuals on healthy eating, right, nutrition, self-esteem, self-advocacy. So it really runs the gambit of what topics are presented to them, and the goal ultimately is to improve their self-efficacy,
Right.
their ability to self-actuate and to make their own informed health decisions. We modeled behaviors with them. It was truly an amazing experience.
It's such the right time, too, to be having this conversation because we live in a time now where neurodiversity is the buzzword, and also customizing your life is a big thing. So that's what y'all are doing with this, Haley. You're making it truly an individual plan for these people.
Yeah, so we work with a small group. So we can a lot of times have one-on-one interactions and help because we have so many people trained in this program, which is really valuable, and you can see each individual's growth and confidence build throughout this program as they have gained more independence and like taking care of themselves, advocating for themselves, and just gaining that knowledge and confidence.
Well, you obviously, I mean, you're both public health educators, so you came into this Health Matters program with quite a bit of knowledge under your belt, but as you became trained in how to implement this, did you learn a lot along the way?
Yeah, we sure did. And we've started to like work with that partnership with Orange Grove and adapting all of the rest of our education that we do. We're trying to create more of like a library of more flexible education that we can provide out in the community for the IDD population.
So kind of walk me through what some typical success stories looked like. I know you mentioned one person lost 27 pounds or something.
26 pounds, yes ma'am. So as Haley said, our first cohort, our first group, were about 6 individuals. One individual lost 26 pounds. Another individual reduced the amount of candy that they were intaking. We had a public health educator that works with us, Jeanette Wyatt. She came and talked about smoking cessation and vaping and tobacco. And after that lesson, they went out to their workplace and told their coworkers, you shouldn't be smoking. It's not good for you and your lungs. What was amazing truly is that everyone gained something unique, right? Individualized, but overall they all gained the knowledge to eat healthier with the My Plates, which we had given them.
Boy, that's a wake-up call when you look at one of those, if it's what I'm thinking of, and it shows you your portion sizes, and you really realize how much you've been eating improperly.
Oh, yeah. And we taught them as well. Haley is a fantastic educator about the 5 food groups, right? And just like we have 5 fingers on our hand, we have the 5 food groups that we need to have at every meal.
Okay, so as public health educators, you, like I said, you knew kind of how to get a point across, but when you're dealing with a person with an intellectual disability, that's also a really broad term. So in your training, did you learn like if a person is autistic, or if a person has Down syndrome, if a person is just simply whatever their category might be? Do you tailor it specifically for that?
And that's the beauty of having this like one-on-one able to like help individuals. So we're able to easily adapt, and over the course of the program, we're able to learn and build a relationship and rapport with this group and each individual. So you're able to like know like, okay, like those are things that he needs a little bit more guidance on, or she needs a little bit more guidance on, and things like that. And you're able to help out more or see where they need more help.
Did you ever watch them? They were only 6, I know, but did you ever watch them counsel and coach each other?
Most certainly.
Oh yeah, that was
Yeah.
beautiful.
It was. And one other thing I'd like to add with our adaptations that we did, that one of our individuals had limited vision. She was blind. And we have print materials. Well, what good are print materials when the individual cannot see the print materials? So
Right.
we went to Amazon and got a Braille label maker, and Haley and my fingers are still recovering from brailing all of the information. At the very end, we had a graduation, and we brailled the diploma. And the first time, she's 74 years old, the first time in her whole life that she had graduated from anything.
Yeah.
Oh,
When she felt the diploma and realized that we had brailled it, the energy, the excitement, the joy that radiated, I mean, I'm sure you could have felt it from over here.
Yeah.
It was
Yes.
phenomenal.
and that's why you do what you do.
Yes.
Most
Yeah,
certainly.
to change one life and then let that ripple effect. So you said to me, Christopher, when you were telling me about the fact that y'all are the only ones in the country actively doing this, and he said, so it's kind of a big deal. But brag about that a little bit, because it's one thing to think, oh, that would be nice to do, but to actually complete it and now implement it and have plans to take it now even farther as we go through the summer, that took a lot of group determination, I guess.
Most certainly. And for our first cohort, Haley was our lead instructor, and we met weekly to go over our lesson planning, what we were going to tackle, how we were going to adapt the lessons. Because even though we had a evidence-based, material set there, like you said earlier, things need to be adapted,
Yeah.
right? Protocols need to be put into place. Things need to be amended for the specific needs of the individuals, as well as the overall program. We are the only health department currently doing this program in the United States right now.
And you're looking ahead to do something with Chattanooga State?
Correct,
Yeah.
their Tiger Access program, right, Haley?
Yeah, so we're going to be starting our second cohort in the fall with Tiger Access at Chattanooga State. So yeah.
Well, if it gives you any indication now of the vast scope of what they do at the health department, and that these are people who not only have the love of medicine and knowledge and science behind them, but really a compassion to help people. So kudos to y'all.
Oh, thank you.
If you want to find out more about the program and how maybe they can come to your organization, can they reach out to you through the health department?
They can reach out to us they can either go to the health department's website or call our main line and ask for community health, and we'll get back to you. Or you can fill out a health education form on our website as well if you want some health education.
Awesome. Congratulations.
Thank you, ma'am.
Tennessee is heading to the College Baseball Championship in Omaha, and so is